What's happening, everybody? Oh, let's get this changed up. I will open the video in just a second. Let's see here. I'm gonna be playing FTB Skies 2. Alright, we are good to go. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Today we're playing FTB Skies 2. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Brand new mod pack that just came out over the weekend, I believe. I'm not entirely sure when it launched, but I seen that Chosen Architect, if you don't know who he is, go find him on YouTube. Was playing it. I was like, oh no, we got a new Skyblock mod pack. And what you don't know about me is that Skyblock mod packs are my thing. So I'm super, super, super excited to be playing this. It looks kind of fun. We're gonna do obviously the classic island, you know, tree with the island. I know there's a lot of cool other options we could do, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I like to give the imagination, and I like the grind of like the whole pack. When you pick other islands, it tends to give you things that you might need or you might actually have to work for otherwise, which we're not about that life. We're gonna make sure volume is good to go. I want to make sure I'm a little louder than the rest of the volume. That should be okay, and we should be alright. Difficulty set to hard. I don't know if you guys have ever wondered like what my video settings are, but they're pretty basic. We do have shaders in here. That's pretty cool. Probably just crashed the game. Probably just crashed the game. Didn't mean to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the crap? Oh, it turned the shaders on. Oh. Yeah, I don't mind them. We can play with them. These ones are kind of like pretty complementary to this stuff. Cheats are enabled. Not going to use them, but just so you guys know, so we don't freak out. All right, portal control. Ooh. Shaders are messing with this a little bit, so we activate this bad boy. It looks like we can. The shaders are okay, but this is not really great. It's not really working out too well. I think we just jump in here. Got Crete in here, and then obviously you can pick from all the different bases. You got a lush geode with glowing crystals. You got a floating cottage brimming with magic. I did check this one out. It's not that great. I mean, like I said, I'm more of a nice cozy box to challenge yourself with. Now this one seemed kind of cool. If maybe we should do that instead, but I don't know how big the box is or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? A soulful island with eternal lights and amber trees. This one looked pretty nice. A tiny island for Skyblock purists, which is definitely what we're gonna probably choose. Mystic Grove with whimsy and crystals. Okay, a peaceful island for fishing and relaxing. A steampunk island of gears and power. I'm assuming there'd be some free copper in this island down here, if I could guess, or some Crete materials or items from the that mod specifically. They're all made by the FTB team. It's nothing too crazy, nothing custom yet. I'm sure we'll see along the lines after the couple updates and stuff that I'm sure some creators and content creators will actually reach out to the FTB team and get their own custom maps put in here too as well. But we're gonna probably pick a tiny island for Skyblock purists. I think that's gonna be our best bet. The lush geo with glowing crystals does look kind of cool. It would be maybe a cool place to start, but I think we might do a tiny island for Skyblock purists. Although I don't know, this looks pretty nice. All right, well, let's check this out real quick, and we'll see if we want to be here or not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty nice. All right, we're back. This would be a pretty cool. Oh, they already give you hemp too and everything. I mean, we could play on this one, I think. I don't know. Just seems kind of you know. Alright, gives us some calcite. Charged quartz fixture. I don't even know what that means. So it looks like the geode's pretty big, and we start with what? Spruce trees. We'd be able to kind of clear some of this out, make a little base maybe like over here or something. I don't know. What should we do? Let's do this one. I got my own world going already on the you know, off stream and stuff. Let's go with this, and hopefully we like this, and we'll appreciate this a bit, because I think that this is gonna work. This is gonna work pretty nice. Already got a little farm going and everything else, so some of the progression then we won't need to do, like making water and figuring out how to get, well, we still got to figure out how to get lava. I haven't even gotten lava in my last pack, and I played quite a bit, to be honest. But all right, let's start off by, you know, welcome to FTB Skies 2. It's a sandbox style skyblock that lets you play how you want to. The pack has tons of mods for all types of players, mods that are not particularly gated, so experience progression however you'd like. For those looking for a challenge, the final goal of the pack is to completing the FTB pyramid, which we're going to try to do, you know, if we stick around that long. Do you think you have what it takes? Well, maybe. I don't know. Useful commands. Obviously, we can set home/back allows the player to return to his previous point, either from a death or from where you were teleported from last. That's kind of cool. /spawn teleport player back to the lobby. Okay. And there's another page here. TPS to spark the thing if we're lagging. Found a bug, obviously reported on their Discord or their GitHub. Wow, that is really loud. Okay. So yeah, you've got a whole bunch of different things, you know, like useful items. We've got a FTB shop that'll eventually unlock a bunch of different items that you can buy with your coins. That's a goat that just hit me in the background. Those are from, there is a, well, here we'll click that, but FTB events is what just hit me. It says we can toggle events on and off if we would like to, but we don't. Yeah, we're not going to do that. The goat, a player standing near the edge may receive a little nudge to help them experience the void. Oh, that's what just happened. And then the boat. Or the goat will drop a item, usually. Oh, well, technically he nudged us off the block, so I don't think he despawned with an item. If you don't get nudged into the void, they actually, when they despawn, they drop an item, which is pretty cool. You can get some interesting new stuff right off the bat that might be able to help you out. So we're going to do the good old classic Minecraft thing. We're going to punch some trees here. I'm kind of digging the texture pack, or the shader pack with what's happening right now. Let's replant these real fast. And obviously we don't need to do anything like waste wood on, you know, building a platform or anything, because we are in the geode collection here. We didn't get any saplings from that tree, so that sucks. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. It is a nice day outside. It's raining as usual here, you know, can't help that, but it rains every day around the same time. So we're in that part of the season right now where that stuff happens. And I'm thinking we're gonna just kind of keep our tree farm kind of over here, you know, let them grow. They do have the shift spam grow option, as you call it. You need a hoe in your hand, and then you can shift next to the trees, and it'll allow you to basically speed grow them, but while using durability this time. So it's not like the old Skyblock packs where you could just spam your little heart out and set up a key clicker and grow your crops infinitely. We're gonna start off by, I guess, completing this challenge. So starting off in the empty world, you'll need to get yourself some resources to expand. So what you'll do, you punch a tree. You can obviously use alt to mine, which we already did. We're going to collect the grilled salmon and some oak saplings because we might need those eventually. We're going to make all this stuff, obviously, even if we don't need it. We need any basic wooden tools, so we're going to get a hoe and some wooden shears. And a wooden shears is just going to be like this. And then a hoe we're going to need to speed up the growth of these trees. We're going to not put those in there. We're going to put this over there. We're gonna eat a little snack real quick because it's on hard difficulty. It will in fact drain all of our hunger and see, this is what I was saying, but it'll drain all of our hunger and will kill us. All right, so this is what I was saying about how you can spam the trees, basically like a bone meal and a hoe. Okay, that one made us do a little swim maneuver there. There we go. Kind of see how that works. Interesting. Tree choice there. So now see, we've got a ton of trees that have already been replanted and they're already grown, but obviously you can see it consumes some durability. It's not a whole lot, but I think it's, you know, a relatively good amount. We have nourishment for 2 minutes, so I'm assuming that means that we're not going to lose our hunger bar, which is pretty cool. So a grilled salmon, how do you craft that? Because it gives you nourishment every time you eat it for 3 minutes. And it assisted in adding hearts. I'm not entirely sure what matter values are from, what mod that is, but we'll have to figure that out eventually. So let's go back to the quest book. Let's complete this quest. All right, here we go. We can obviously get some simple storage going on here. We're going to craft 2 of these chests because we do get a copper chest for our reward. I think what we're going to do is probably set up some kind of camp over here, maybe. Yeah, kind of like right over here, maybe. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go, let's put this here. I'm kind of put that there. How about that? Something like that. And we can use this one to kind of store our woods. And we'll use this one to kind of store all the random other stuff that we're going to get. Because we don't exactly know what we're going to get from all these quests. We'll break our crafting station. We'll bring it on over there. And we'll just kind of figure out what we're going to do next. All right, so let's go back into the quest book. We need to do drippings. This is what I mean by it's not necessarily, we're not necessarily going to, well, we are going to need this to make clay and some other resources, so we will need to do that. But let's go in here. That's not what I wanted to do, but we're going to need them anyway, so it looks like we can make 24 slabs by just doing that. And then let's make 6 of these, I guess, or well, I guess we'll make as many as we can. We can make 4. And then we're gonna need some bowls for some water, and I know I threw one in here too. We can add those sticks to our pile. Oh, we already used all of our sticks. Okay, that was good that we made those. We're gonna need to use our shears to get some of these leaves. I'm not sure why Ultimine is set only to allow you to vein mine 16 blocks. I think I might have to go in there and change that config because I personally don't like that it only allows me to mine that, to do that many. Wow, what a great foolery they did here, because, you know, I don't think we can use this for like anything useful. You can't even craft it back into wool, so we could use it for smelting purposes. This campfire too is also kind of useless to us, but we're gonna need an axe to get rid of that. Dripping water on leaves will turn into water, which is how you would create an infinite water source if you were playing on the Skyblock Purist version of this. Because we have no... This is going to be interesting. Because we have no torches, I'm really curious as to when the sun goes away, what's going to happen. That's going to be pretty crazy. I can tell you one thing, we're going to need a strainer to get cobblestone. Best way to do this when you're not playing this is you need to build a composter. These are things that we're going to have to build anyway to complete the quests, but we'll build the composter. So you would technically do this, and then we would put these in here, right? You do something like that. You'd get your bone meal. You would plant your... Well, then you would need grass. But we can plant it here. And then you would get yourself some industrial hemp seeds, right? So you'd want to do that. And then once you get yourself some industrial hemp seeds, you would come over here and you would hypothetically, you would create yourself a place to grow them. And then when they're all grown, you would harvest it for the fiber. And then the fiber would give you some string like this, just like that. And then once you get some string, you'd be able to make a strainer. The strainer would be able to collect cobblestone for you. That's what we're going to do. So let's go back to the quest book because we need to kind of follow along here. I haven't figured out how to use those yet, these transfer gadgets. I tried to put one on a chest in my other world with like a, you know, a chest full of leaves and stuff. Wasn't working, so. You know what? It might not have worked because this might have been... Hold on. I think I got an idea. Let me get a chest real fast. Maybe it's because it was on the... Did I put it like... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm wondering if I have to put it on the bottom, maybe? Because technically the... Let's go like this. I'm wondering if I did this. This would be... That would be input, right? Or output. Would it be like you sucked items out of the inventory into there? Or is it this way? And then if I broke this, and I put it here, and I put some leaves in here. So is it the other way around? It only transfers one every 1 second. But it's still not transferring those items like I thought it was going to. Because if I do this and I just start clicking on this, yeah, it should start accepting the items. And then that just shoved it out over there. I have a bad feeling that we're definitely in for some mobs. I just don't know when or why or where. I don't think this thing works. I don't know. I'm gonna have to read into this and figure out how to use this. Because it clearly doesn't work. Which I think is stupid, but... Alright, well, we done created a tower of wood over here, so... There we go. Let's put the composter back down. Guess we can just add this... No. I don't want anything next to the craft table because then it reads the inventory. And I'll tell you what, that is annoying. Because then it shifts everything over. It shifts the whole screen around. And I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan. So anyway, we got some industrial hemp, so we're going to need to go do that more. We're going to do this more. So with the hoe, same thing with the trees. You can just bone meal it. Just like this. And basically, your objective is to get enough hemp. We actually could do something like this. Let's break these. Let's put these here. There, now we're not... Now we're not having to walk very far when we do this. I'm also not entirely sure what it's mining. Okay, there we go. So now we can get some more string. Look at that. We can create our 3 pieces for our bed. We can get our bed down real fast. Actually, we could do this, and we could create a sleeping bag that we can just throw down anywhere we want. Advancement made. Sweet dreams. So now it's daytime. We can see a little better. Know what the hell we're doing now. Okay. We're going to need a little bit more. I find it interesting that it'll mine the tops of them if you just do the tops. So we did string. I'm not sure where. Oh yeah, here, sleeping on the go, and we get a random item, which is not really useful to us right now, but it's part of the sophisticated backpacks. We got this and some worms. Not sure what those are used for. Crafting station slab is something that we can get. Here is the pyramid for anybody that was curious. It can only be achieved by those who peer into the abyss. You'll have to progress further into the Malium to be able to visualize this recipe. Oh, oh wow. Putting in a kettle, what mod is this from? Dragon's Breath obviously is pretty. So a beacon's normal. With the FTB near completion, it needs the final piece, the FTB beacon. Place the beacon on top of the pyramid. Okay, so yeah, we just got hit again by the goat because he didn't knock us off. Now he just dropped something that's useful. Emerald shard, not really useful. Silent gear is in this pack, which is pretty cool. So we're going to use that to our advantage. Let's create another chest. We're going to make this our kind of like vegetation pack. We got this being our, I guess, just building materials and stuff pack. This will kind of just be our random. Here's our junk pack. These silver coins is like an in-game currency you can use in the FTB shop. When you activate the coins, you can put them up here, and then if you want them back physically, you can put them like this. And I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, if you just shift right click, it'll consume the whole stack. All right, let's go back to here though. We need to go back to the getting started quest line. All right, so we're focused on this area right now. So we definitely need to get some clay going, which will be useful. But for right now, we're going to Grains of Infinity. So basically, from Ender.io, unlike other packs, you know, normally you'd be like, I don't want to jump in the void. But because this is this pack and it's pretty cool, they give you a Grains of Infinity every time that you fall through the void. So hypothetically, you could just passively inquire as much Grains of Infinity as you need by literally, oh no, damn, by just consistently falling into the void over and over and over again. I know that we're gonna need a few pieces, so we're just gonna sit here and do this for a second. Ten pieces should be good for right now, so then we'll just fall into the void one more time. And then obviously you don't die when you hit the ground. So, all right, we got your Grains of Infinity there. We obviously have no choice. Oh yeah, advanced pickup upgrade makes the backpack pickups items has more filtering options, which will be really cool when we do build a build. When we do build a oh my gosh, I can't talk. When we do build a backpack. But as of right now, we'll just do that. Something rustling around. All right, so we've done the Grains of Infinity. We're going to take the Whisper in the Wind. You hear a rustle, a jingle, a voice. Come find me when the coins start wishing you down, it says. We're a silver coin this. And then, obviously, it explains to us about the shop. This thing done shoved us in there again. But he did give us a copper ingot this time, so... we'll kind of just stuff that in there. We'll collect our coins. And we'll obviously eat another piece of grilled salmon. Now, we're gonna go this direction, getting grass. So you need to take, I believe it was, some of your Grains of Infinity, toss them in the puddle of water with some dirt to get actual grass. So, the grass is fake, according to this thing. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take... It's not what I wanted to do. I don't know why it jumped like that. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And basically it gives us 4 grass seeds back. Now, the only cruddy part about this is that when you plant them, okay, these are actual grass blocks. So earlier, I don't know if you had seen that when I was messing with the bone meal, right? The bone meal won't work on this fake grass block stuff, but it will work on the real grass. That's how you would obtain your hemp if you didn't have the moss blocks like I just did over here. So let's go over here. We're gonna put these away for now because we don't need them. Got our grass block. We got 16 of those for free. We got some string and a cord template from that. Now we're gonna need to build these strainers, a strainer of some sort, because we need... Okay, it didn't matter. It's just stringing. But we need to get cobblestone, and then we're gonna basically have stone tools for a little while, and then we'll come back down here and work on the lava progression pack portion. So we're gonna get a strainer. We're missing all kinds of stuff. I don't really have a whole lot of string to be playing around with right now, but I do have plenty of hemp fiber to convert into string. So we're gonna do this. This, and that. We have 64. That's plenty. We need more sticks. I kind of wanted some stone tools before I started crafting other stuff. So hopefully this is enough to obtain 1, 2, 3. Let's do... Oh crap, I don't have enough. We need more sticks. Let's do 2 of these strainers because they work pretty good. And we have plenty of water sources over here to be able to do this. So the water source doesn't need to be very big. It's just literally a 1x1 or whatever. And basically what it's going to do is just going to start passively collecting things from the water. It's got a whole thing. It says like the essence drifting through the void waters, letting them form familiar resources, both material and organic. The nature essence that strainers collect is useful for a vast variety of plant-based goods. And then obviously we're just going to need to get some pebbles out of there, stone pebbles, which will automatically complete that quest, which is fine, because then we can take those ones and we can craft them into cobblestone. And now... we'll take our first little bit of cobblestone, we'll create an axe, and let's go get some more wood. So there you go. We're 30 minutes into it, probably like 10 minutes into playing, and we've already got a stone axe, which is going to make wonders for when we are... See, this is only mining 7 blocks, or no, I think it's a maximum of 16, which I don't like. And then from the... strainers, they also, I was looking at it, they drop or they collect other saplings too, so like dark oak, cherry wood blossom saplings. So you can start to get a variety of different woods if you were playing in like a Skyblock enthusiast island where it's literally just you and some basic oak in the very beginning. So we got 54 wood from that. Let's plant a few more trees. And then we'll kind of start converting some of this grass area to maybe a spruce plank or something like that. Kind of do a little base beautification. I think we're going to leave this nice pretty little area in here. This is really nice. I like that. Probably fill in some of these other ones eventually, but let's go over here. We can build ourselves a stone shovel and kind of just start chiseling out. Obviously, and I shouldn't have planted those grass seeds there. Well, I want to kind of build the base over here, but we're going to need to get rid of all this dirt in order to do so. When you mine up that fake dirt, it becomes regular dirt, okay? And then once you're done and you place the regular dirt down next to the grass that you've planted from the grass seeds, it's just like any other Minecraft, you know, vanilla or whatever you play, and it'll be able to grow regular grass for you, so you don't have to worry about any of that. We're gonna kind of mine out this area, and then I think we'll mine out this. Trying to capitalize on all the dirt we can get, because I'm not entirely wholeheartedly sure how we're gonna get more of it. You have to break down cobblestone all the way from cobble to sand to dust to gravel, I believe it is, and it'll give you dirt that way. But we're gonna just mine out all the dirt we can, and we'll kind of leave this nice grassy area in the front. I'm thinking if we come out to like here, go this way, our shovel's gonna break, but while we're doing this, we're also passively generating those pebbles so that we can get our stuff. We'll break this, grab ourselves some free pieces of charcoal. We'll make 8 torches, and we can kind of light up the area now with some more lights. I think we need one over here for sure. Let's grab out our sleeping bag, and we can kind of just take a nap real fast. Now we've done that, we can come over here, and then we will break the rest of this dirt up real fast. Broke our shovel, that's fine. We'll vein mine that stuff up. We'll get rid of this strip log. Okay, random wall that's just sitting there. And I think this will be a good little section. We're going to fill this all in with some kind of prettier rock or something like that. Maybe we'll mine up some of this calcite too. We can head on over here. And we can see that it's created 22 in this one, and we've got 24 in this one. Combine those to 48, and we've got 12 more pieces of cobblestone. So basically, we can create, you know, let's create one more shovel for now. And then we could also create a pickaxe so that we can get rid of that wall. Something like this, and then we'll come over here. We'll just mine this up real fast. And I guess we'll start chipping away at some of this calcite. I'm assuming this calcite stuff runs pretty deep, so I mean we got a ton of it to kind of play around with. We might do maybe like a oak, like a spruce border around this area, and then kind of fill it in with the calcite floor. We can maybe do something like that. Which then I probably shouldn't mine all of the calcite up, because that would make no sense if I did that, but we'll kind of figure out what we want to do here. Maybe I shouldn't mine this all up then. Be kind of a waste of a pickaxe. Let's get rid of this. We'll kind of here's what we will do. We will make it more even. Kind of give like the cutout feeling of it, and then we'll go like I'll show you what I mean. There we go. Do something like this, and then we'll break this bit right here. I don't want it to run up the walls, so we'll go kind of like that, and then we take this piece, kind of fill in that wall. We'll kind of break this off. We'll kind of break these. We can go back inwards. We'll kind of do, oh no, I want that there, and then we'll kind of put that back, and we can kind of just break all of this, maybe do something like that, and then replace the basalt like this. This will work. This looks kind of nice. I have a vision in my head of what's going to happen here. I know it doesn't look right at the moment, but all of these geodes, I guess we'll just break them up right now. Kind of just collect them and store them somewhere for right now. I think this is supposed to be like a natural light. Oh, you can open the guide for pleasure. There's a fixture, little greeble that emits light. The light detecting fixture instead emits a redstone signal according to the light level of its block. Okay. So we collected a charged one, so it's got like a block to it. Okay, that'll work. Let's grab another pickaxe real fast. I know silent gear is in here, so eventually we should probably make some silent gear tools so we can repair them and not have to replace them. I'm pretty sure that'll work, and then we can get rid of this fixture too. So we've kind of got this little area cut out right here. This looks like it's going to work out for us. We're going to replace this water block. Something like that. We'll just kind of leave that for right there. Oh, okay. That button does not work. I'm going to turn the shader pack off for a minute because that white's bouncing across the screen on my end and it's bothering me. Shaders are doing its thing. No, it kind of sucks because it's not responding, but oh yeah, it is. Never mind. Oh. I don't know how long it was done. Apparently it was done for a while. Alright, so we've kind of got this kind of chipped out the way we want it. I think I'll go a little bit further this way with these. Do something like this. We'll break the rest of these grass blocks so we kind of have an idea of what our border area is going to look like. And then I only wanted one row of this calcite in here. And I think we're tearing out corners. Yep, looks like we're tearing out corners. We're tearing this out. Alright, that'll work. And then basically what we're going to do from here... Tear out that corner. There we go. So basically what we're going to do from here, I'm going to take a bunch of this. Oh, I shouldn't have done those. You dummy. I should just do regular. Well, I got them now, so I guess we'll just put slabs down. Oh my goodness. Alright, cool, we ran out already. I don't know, would it be more cost effective just to do slabs than whole planks? I mean, I don't really think it matters. I mean, how many planks am I getting out of? I'm getting 6 blocks versus 3. So I guess maybe we should do slabs. I hate that auto refill is not in here. That really drives me nuts. I mean, I have autofill on my freaking my hardcore world. Like, I find it pretty crazy that this doesn't have auto. Well, I guess it doesn't help if we keep placing blocks below it. Oh my goodness. It didn't turn the shaders off. Wait a minute. How do I go to shaders pack? How do I get to the shaders? It doesn't have an option for that. Go to this. Wait a minute. It wouldn't be resource packs. I didn't want to reload the resource, damn it. There's a key to turn them off. It's usually K. I have K set for that in hardcore, but I don't. K opens up a whole other inventory when you're playing modded Minecraft. This red Mojang screen makes my face look so red. It makes my monitor look extremely bright when it's really not. My monitor's turned down. Compared to what you guys are looking at, my screen's dark. My screen's dark compared to what you guys are looking at. Options, controls, key bindings. Let's do shaders. Yeah, K is usually what that key is. Okay, can't do O, can't do P. We can do that though. There we go. Now the shaders are off. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we did not turn the shaders off. Didn't look like it anyway. Let's convert that into planks. Let's just do another. Oh, we can do it right from here, actually. Let's see how many 64 plus 32 gets me. This ain't gonna get me nothing. I ain't gonna get nowhere like this. All right. The reach has got to be turned up. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. This will kind of be base of operations for a while. Kind of what I'm going for here. Let's go with another 2 stacks of 48 and see what that does. I got that directional like thing on there. I got this like directional mod or whatever that's called. All right, let's grab this. We need literally just a few more. Need 4 more. That's crazy. Grab 6 more. All right, that'll kind of be our little bit of our starting area here. Let's just grab these real fast. Just clear this stuff out. Our composter will kind of just set over here by the farm. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with it yet. We'll grab our chests and we'll kind of do some kind of design like this for now. We'll take our crafting table and I'll probably just stick it in the ground right here. And then we will craft some more chests up. I'm kind of digging this like zigzag pattern kind of thing. All right, so we'll do like building materials in here, or just blocks in general, building material stuff. We'll do that kind of stuff in there. We'll make this one over here our vegetation kind of chest slash stuff that I don't know. We'll make this one the random chest of just junk stuff we don't know what to do with. We'll put this one in here. We got plenty of dirt right now, so that's good. We'll make this one the ore chest. Obviously this goes in there, and then we'll run back over here and we'll grab all this garbage out of this. Collect that real fast, and then we'll kind of separate all this stuff. So this stuff can go in here. Guess we could put our white sheets in there as well. That's our ores. This is an emerald shard. This is kind of a random chest of just stuff we don't know what to do with. We'll put our grains of infinity in here. We'll grab this copper chest, and I think we'll put it here. And I don't know what we're going to use it for. It's kind of big, so whatever we think we'll need that for. We'll take a nap real fast. Wake up, and we'll look at the quest book again, and we'll kind of figure out what we're going to do next. Let's put this over here, and let's go back to quest book. All right, we've got cobblestone, which gives us some cobblestone and a skill point in mining. Not sure what that's going to be used for. It says that we can practice breaking big chunks into smaller chunks. Has always been proven more useful in practice than said out loud. As proper smashing tools, hammers can break down cobblestone into gravel, gravel into dirt, and other similar processes. Try it with compressed versions of these blocks. So does it show? Oh, it does. So it's gravel. So it's cobble into gravel, gravel into dirt, dirt into sand, sand into dust, and that's it. Okay. I think that's the same as the Sky Factory pack. No, all the mods 9 to the sky. I think that was the same from X and the Halai or whatever that mod is. I think. Don't quote me on that. All right, let's get some clay brewing here. So we're going to need to drip water onto dirt. So what we'll do, I think, well, one, we're going to come over here and check out our pebble situation. Let's grab our stone pebbles out of here. We don't have a whole lot. Oh, that one created a whole stack. Where's the other? There it is. See that right there? We got 58 pieces of cobblestone now, which is awesome. And I think we have enough dark oak saplings to start growing that stuff, which would be really cool to grow and have. Nature essence, which I'm pretty sure we can use to craft certain things, like a potato. We can craft apples with that. We can craft vines, sugar cane, which will be super useful to grow, pumpkins, lily pads, cactus, which will be really useful for green dye. We can craft wheat with it. We can get saplings from that stuff too. Looks like we can craft beetroot straight through with it. We can craft bamboo with it. Craft carrots. So we can pretty much get a whole little farm going, to be honest, with just the nature essence. So that'll be good to know. Seagrass. I wonder what we could use that for. But anyway, let's eat another piece of our salmon, which we're going to need to focus on food in a little bit anyway, because looks like we're getting down there to our last little bit. Our drippers. Let's go grab those. And I think they were in this chest. Let's grab some bowls and let's grab some dirt. We're going to need it. And I think what we'll do is probably something like, I don't know, maybe something like this. And then we'll place the drippers on top. And then basically you just take a bowl. And I always put like 2 buckets worth. Or I put like a bucket worth into each dripper, and then you can just kind of right click them to see how much water you have left. It costs 100 per block. So we'll do this, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. Any day now. There we go. Those other ones just did it really fast. I guess it's a random, like it's a random rotation of like how fast it actually does it. But it still uses only 100? Yeah, something like that. Okay, we got clay, so that's cool. So now we can complete this. We get a gate pearl, which is 3 waves. It's going to be 5 slimes. We get slime balls and we get modifiers, 25% health. Okay. That's a team reward thing. All right, and then we're going to need, this is locked. Oh yeah, we need to create an unfired clay bucket, and we're going to also need to create some furnaces, which we're going to need logs. We burned up quite a bit of our resources doing the platform, but it's all right because we can come back over here. And then what did we need? We needed, oh, we need to build furnaces. I know that's a quest, right? Yeah, it is. And we need campfires to do so. Ah, but we don't have torches. Now, torches can be crafted. We could just, oh yeah, we have to burn a piece of, oh yeah, I forgot. We got to do this progression. We gotta get fire sticks. Let's just grab 3 right off the bat. Now, last time I did this, it didn't work. Unless I had cobblestone underneath them. So you could dig up the ash. So you're gonna place down 3 of these, and then basically we're gonna take these 3 sticks, and we're just gonna light them on fire. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna, 1, burn down our platform. So it creates ash, is what it does. And then once the ash has been created, you can take... So that one didn't create any ash. You can take this and you can take these. Hold on. I need some sticks. You can take the ash, create torches that way. Let's make that back into... some sticks. There we go. And then we can take the torches. So we did these burning. Okay. And then we can get a rain shield. I wonder if a rain shield, what does it do? Oh, it completely stops the rain. Well, I like the rain for right now. Can you place this anywhere in the world and it just stops the rain? Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. Not even gonna lie. This is our random chest of just junk. This is our vegetation chest. We'll put our pebbles in there too. And let's put this away. Yeah, okay. That gave me a heart attack. That is another event that happens. Creepers spawn. It's just for a joke. They're not actually going to do any damage to your base. We'll put the mob drops over here. Let's put this gate pearl in there too, because I'm not ready to do that yet. I don't feel like fighting all those slimes. Oh, we were crafting campfires. Probably should craft like 2 so we can make 2 furnaces maybe. Yeah. Take these, surrounded by those, and we'll get that from it. And I'm gonna answer this real fast. We're gonna set our furnaces down, probably on over here, and then we can start the process to... We were doing something else. Let's grab this stuff because it's gonna give us some free charcoal. We did that. It gave us a frying pan. melting. This is the part where I didn't quite understand what we were doing. So you have to, I don't understand this. So we have to craft. How do you get framed? How do you get glass? Is it just, okay, you gotta smelt sand. How do we get a cast iron? Oh, we gotta smelt iron. So, and to get iron, it's the geo shards seem to be the best. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? We can do a sifter, but we're going to need to get andesite casings, which is andesite. But in order to get andesite, pretty sure there's a way to do this. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Actually, we should, you know what we should do? We should create some bonsai pots so we can just have trees passively growing in the background. But we need to, okay, that would require us to smelt clay. Wait a minute, are they hopping bonsai pots or are they just bonsai pots? You'll need to provide it with an axe to chop down the trees with. This will consume tool durability. Well, that is different than the last time I've played with one of those. Okay. Give me 3 of these so I can just create an unfired bucket. And then we'll smelt it in a minute. So while those are smelting, there's 3 different paths for ore processing, basically. You can do the path of crystal mancy, I don't know. Best buds, and then there's path of cultivation, which is basically fishing for ores, and then there's path of prospecting, which is basically the path that uses crete sifters to potentially automate the production of resources from this essence rich void. To start, drip some water over andesite obtained from the strainer. This will form deposits of andesite amalgam, and that can be mined for early andesite alloy. And then basically we can create a sifter, which will reward us with a cogwheel, a hand crank, an andesite funnel, and a mechanical belt, which I'm pretty sure we could use to automatically pump the sand, like automate the sand going into it from some kind of resource, I would assume, or something like that. And then that'll get us some materials for proper materials and stuff that we're going to need. We can... This is just a quest that reminds you that you can go to the first materials chapter to figure out where to get materials. So we can go down here to first materials, and it'll kind of break down the path of progression for like what you're doing. So we can do generate purpose ore general purpose ore generation, electric quarry, general. Okay, so we can do like a quarry. Your steam quarry can be upgraded directly into the electric quarry using the same multi-block. This is a new improved quarry that allow you to use better drills like gold, steel, and stainless steel if you wish to get into... What on earth is this mod? This is going to be a hell of a lot harder than I thought it was. So it looks like our path of progression should probably be... I guess the mechanical meshes from Crete. We did this, so we can do that. But I guess you would do... They have durabilities on them. And it's only 1,000. Oh my goodness. Can you put mending on the damn mesh? And will it break even if it has mending on it? That's crazy. I'm not entirely sure what to do with the skillet. I think you can use it to cook on the campfire with. Potatoes, I guess, would be a good source of food. We should probably craft those at some point. Let's eat those. Let's grab all of our bricks. Oh, we burned up pretty much all of our charcoal too. So, that's great. So we take one of these bonsai pots. Let's craft 4 chests real quick. So if I put, okay, so let's say we do it like right here. We'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Like that. And we put it on top. And we give it a piece of dirt. We give it an axe. Enchant the pot to improve its performance. Optional pot decoration. What does it mean? Oh, we can decorate the pots? Oh, we should do it with each log that they represent. Eh, it looks kind of stupid. Can you... Oh, you can't just put anything in there? What's dirt look like? That looks stupid. What about the plank? Plank look better? It'll look better once it's like growing a tree. All right, valid sapling. Pretty much all of them. So if we go over here, this is kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but kind of not. Let's grab these saplings, the jungle saplings, cherry, and then this one. Let's grab our stack of stone pebbles out of here because we're gonna need them. We're also gonna need all the andesite pebbles. But I'm only grabbing a stack at a time. I'm not gonna waste my time with these like 1 stacks. Let's do this. Let's craft up that. We'll throw the rest of those away and we'll do the andesite as well. Because I guess we're going to do the create version of this, I suppose. I don't know. So I put a sapling in there. It grows quite fast, to be honest. So when it harvests it, does it go into here? And what kind of durability are we using? Are we using 1? Are we using multiple? I'm confused. It's not growing anything. It's not doing anything. Does it have to be a specific piece of dirt? No, that's just any old dirt. And it says it should give us all these different items. Oh, there it goes. And this doesn't work. Wait, will those little gadget things work? Hold on. Is this what these are used for? These transfer gadgets. Let's try this once. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, crap. Nah, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, and I think if I click it with an empty hand, it reverses it. Wait, no. Stop. Go back. Yeah, that's actually working now. So it will transfer 1 item per second. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so the transfer gadget. What are the recipes for this? Oh, boy. How do you get a compressed iron ingot? Item exploding. So... you can only get an 80% chance. Okay, and then we got this guy freaking macking us and stuff. Drop me whatever you're gonna... Hey, drop me an iron ingot! That is so cool. Okay, so we've got cherry saplings growing. I wonder what this would look like if we did like that. Oh, that looks kind of cool. So let's craft up 3 more bonsai pots because we don't need... We don't need the transfer item thingy-majigger on all of these as of right now. Why do I have one on my head? So we can kind of do that, and then we'll give each one a piece of dirt. Can we just right-click them? Oh, we can. All right, cool. And we'll start growing dark oak, jungle, and spruce. Everything but oak. And then screw this acacia one. I don't really care for that one. Let's put the dark oak sapling in here. We'll put the jungle sapling in here. And we'll put the spruce sapling here. My other question is, what kind of durability is he using per growth? Is it like 1? Is it 2? It looks like it doesn't always grow a sapling either, which is kind of realistic. Not really. It looks like the chances of it growing a sapling. Okay, so it's using 1 durability, like per harvest, I guess. See, that one didn't use a durability. So it's kind of random. So let's just create 4 new fresh axes and then we'll just throw them all in there. Yeah, because see, like that one just harvested and it didn't even use a durability. So you put like, you put 4 or 5 unbreaking 4, you know, diamond axes in there. And I mean, that would probably last an extremely long time. So let's grab out some cobblestone. Let's create, oh, exactly 4. And then we can kind of just set it and forget about it. So we'll just do this. And we'll just set it and forget about it. And then we need a log from each one of these. So, oh yeah, this doesn't have transfer gadgets. So let's put one here. We'll change that. Oops. Change this. There we go. And we'll grab one of these. And we will decorate that. And then I forgot we don't have the log for this. Well, we can access it though. We can put the stuff back in there. Okay, and then we'll do one of these. Or this one. That's kind of cool. I kind of like this. This is neat. We're gonna obviously need more of these transfer gadgets, but we don't have any right now, so we're just gonna kind of only be able to stow whatever we can inside this inventory space for right now. It looks like you can stow stuff back in there, which is pretty freaking cool. Throw these. Oh, that's not what I wanted to. I've played for 1 hour. Look at that. I have a quest completed. Let's throw these in here. Let's fire up this clay bucket real fast so we can get that going. And then I guess we'll go back to getting started. We did our bonsai pot. We got some other quests for that. So we got some cyan glazed terracotta, which looks pretty cool. Got 2 coins. We got the book of trees, which basically shows us... Oh, wow. That's what it looks like on Earth. Wait a minute. That is so cool. I didn't even know that this stuff was based on... Is dark oak actually... Oh, wow. Oh, it just says oaks. Jungle trees. A mangrove tree. An oak tree, obviously. We've all seen one of those. A spruce. That is pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, well that was a great little introduction to the Book of Trees. Glad we all liked that. All right, got that. Completed that reward. Now, we're going to need to break down some of this cobblestone into... let's just turn this all into there. Let's just turn this entire thing into sticks because I'm sick of building sticks. I think the hammer is the same recipe. It is not. Let's go up here and figure out how to make a hammer. It costs a little bit more sticks this time. And then I think what we can do is kind of go like this. And we should be able to mine it all down, right? There we go. So we got gravel now. We get dirt. Break it again, we get some sand, and then we're gonna smelt this stuff up, even though we're trying to... We'll grab some more real fast. Actually, what we could do real quick too, we're gonna need to do this part too. So let's grab some of this. And I don't know how long that's going to take, so we'll just kind of let it do its thing. And then let's grab some more cobblestone real fast out of this chest. It said try the compressed versions. Now, do I need a compressed hammer in order to do... So I don't think I need to have a compressed hammer in order to do... Oh, there's two different types of hammers too. I don't know what modern industrialization hammers are for, but okay, so if I do this, let's say we grab 4 of these. So we have some cobblestone left over. 2, 3, 4. In this mine, will this break into gravel? It will. Okay. Balance it. All right, we got gravel. I'm gonna go convert all this dirt. I hate that it doesn't automatically put the items in your hotbar. That drives me crazy. We can do this quest so we can get our dust quest as well. And bam, we've got some dust. All right, so let's go in here. Let's go back to first materials. We got some gravel, which will give us some free gravel. We got some sand, which gives us some free of that. And we got some dust. So now we've pretty much unlocked the progression pack for all this stuff. Now, we'll go back to getting started. We did create a hammer, which gave us 32 of gravel, sand, and dust, which is awesome. We did get this, which gives us some free iron. We're working our way through here. Now, we need to do this. Observe an andesite alchemic block, which is the andesite under the drippers. And this is taking a very long time. We might not have enough water in there. So I observed it. We've got the block of andesite, which is cool. Let's wait for that last one to convert, and then let's see what this does. Basically gives us some andesite alloy, which is gonna help us get into Crete. And yeah, we don't think we had enough water in there. Collect our coins. We're up to 16 coins, which means we have 1 gold coin. All right, so we did that. Now, this way too is pretty cool. We're gonna take some of the grains of infinity. Where did I put those? In here. Let's craft 4 of these thingamajiggers that we're gonna do. We're gonna put this iron real quick in the furnace. We got some glass. Oh, that's not what I want to do. This. Let's put this in here as well. We'll grab our torches real fast and kind of just light up our base a little bit better because it doesn't look right. It claims that there's nowhere for the mobs to spawn, so that's nice, I guess. We got the 4 andesite alloy. Okay, we're gonna take our grains of infinity. We're gonna create these void crystal catalyst blocks, and we're gonna put them, I don't know, guess we can kind of start ore generation somewhere over here. I don't want to break these once they're already placed, so we'll do like one there, one here, and one like right here. All right, now what we can do with this is we can do when you dye it. So let's go back to the quest. By combining grains of infinity with some cobblestone and void crystal catalyst is made, the block can then be dyed in the world to form a budding crystal for generating basic resources depending on the dye. So we have to go to these and we can click uses, right? Block interaction. So orange dye will give us the copper, white will give us iron, blue will give us lapis, gray will give us lead, sapphire gem will give us sapphire, light gray dye will give us tin, black dye will give us coal, brown dye will give us nickel, a ruby will give us a ruby one, obviously, red dye will give us redstone, yellow will give us gold, topaz will give us a topaz one. So if I wanted to get these dyes, we obviously need to get some other resources, like maybe crafting some beetroot. We could get a redstone one up and running. So we're gonna progress here. We're gonna progress here pretty good. Let's put our broke down materials of this stuff in there. I feel like we should be making more of this andesite stuff. I feel like we're gonna need a lot more than that. Now that we have a bucket. How much water can this thing hold? 3,700. I think it can hold 4 buckets. Yeah, I think it can. I think all in total it can hold 4 buckets. And I think this stuff costs 1,000 per bucket or per block. Yeah, it looks like 1,000. This is at 3,450. It should be at 2,450 after it's done. We've got 8 so far. Got some bricks, so that should be at 24. Yeah, so it's 1,000. It's a whole bucket of water per block. So that's good to know. Which will be really helpful. I'm pretty excited about that. I feel like maybe 20 pieces should be good. We should have enough water back in here. Okay, yeah, we got enough in here to convert the last 4. Let's take a nap. Let's put this over here. We're gonna break this for now. We don't need that. Out. Let's put our dust in this chest. We got quite a bit of that already. All right, glass panes. This was to make lava. Oh, we need that lead. What was it? This cast. That was smelting. Oh, we can do campfire cooking. I forgot about that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do I have a torch? No, I don't. Do I have any charcoal? I do. Let's craft a torch. Let's craft like 3 campfires. I'm missing logs, which we have plenty of over here. We'll use the jungle for this. Like an expendable type of log. All right, let's craft like 2 of these because we have 4 slots on each. We'll kind of just do like a little campfire, little bash right here, and then we can craft these, and then it shows you the. And then what we can do is we can load this thing up with the last bit of our coal, or we can get more coal then. And kind of do that. There we go. And these will cook up, which will craft us that lead, that weird lead stuff we need, the cast iron ingot. What can we use this for? Jar automator. I don't even know what the hell that means. What are we going to use the gear for? Just to make a gear cast, so it's useless. All right, cobblestone can be steadily and fully heated until it melts into lava. Without a tank beside it, these jars will clumsily expel the fluids they create into the world as a fluid capsule. So because we pretty much have autumn... Oh, no. That's not what I want to do. I need my axe. So we're going to create some more coal so we can have more torches and stuff. Pretty much what we're going for here. So we have these available. We need to take glass panes like this. It's not what we need to do. What can I use? What was this for? Tempered glass. I need to make tempered glass. So let's let's grab all that. And then we slap our panes on there. Which will craft. We'll just craft all of them up. Well, I guess we don't need to because we only need 1 bucket of lava. A bed. We need to craft a bed. Auto hammers. Yeah. What is it got durability on it? This is all based off Crete too, which kind of sucks. I personally don't like that mod. That's just my opinion. I thought I had 8 of these. Did I not have 8 of those in my hand? That didn't make any sense, but okay. So we can create a tempered jar, and then what? You just place the jar on top. Okay. Making 1 millibuck or 1,000th of a block. Wait. Ready to craft. Mix. So it's gonna craft it, but it said it'll turn it. The clumsy jar will break, and we have to catch. Pretty much I gotta catch a lava source. That is a pretty cool mod. I'm not even gonna lie. Efficiency temperature is hot. 50% show temperature sources. Oh, what? Any block gives it 100% efficiency. Okay. Oh no, you need. Okay, it needs to be a hot source. Oh, a blaze rod will give it lots of efficiency. That's cool. Okay, it's almost done. Oh, wow, you can craft all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, this is going to be so useful. A fluid capsule. What does this do? How do I... I'm so confused. Can I combine these? How do I get the bucket? Okay, cobblestone can be steadily fully heated until it melts into lava. Without a tank beside it, these jars will clumsily expel the fluids they create into the world as a fluid capsule. But I can't build a tank. Can I? Hypothetically, we could. Let's grab red dye. Okay, so this we know we can get from red dye on the geode. I'm trying to figure out where there it is, smelting. There you go, one of these, which comes from the geode, which to get that, oh, okay, all right, we need red dye, which we know we can get from beetroots, and beetroots can be crafted with nature essence. So let's go craft some beetroot, and we'll kind of, I guess we'll just set up a farm. These are probably full. Let's grab all the nature essence out of these. All right, so we got some nature essence. Let's get the basic crops done. Not an apple. So we need beetroot. I think it was like this. No, that's wheat. Is it? The patterns are weird. All right, we'll grab some sugarcane. That's fine. What's a potato? Right here. Actually, we'll just go to this. Potato. That was way faster. I guess we'll grab some cactus for green dye. Carrots. I do want those. Melons would be kind of useful. We could do those too. Okay. Now we kind of need to go do some terraforming here to figure out what we're gonna do with... Oh man. And I thought I was on a cobblestone. Alright, let's break these trees down. We're no longer growing trees. I'm not doing this anymore. We are passively generating all the wood we could possibly need. So let's just get rid of these. Obviously, we're going to need to think about expanding the base at some point, but for right now, we'll just see what we can work with here. All right, first of all, let's get rid of these geodes. And then what should we fill them in with? Oh, I got a skill point. What is this? Holy mother of... Oh no! Oh wow, you can upgrade Ultimine to 32 blocks. Ultimine upgrade to 48. 64, 96, and 128. You can get Fortune 1 automatically on your stuff. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so cool. So how do we upgrade that stuff when you... How do you get skill points? Yo, draw speeds. They got arrow damages. They got arrow velocities. Athletics, you can do movement speed, sprint speed, swim speed. Oh my gosh. And then we've got magic stuff. Ars Novo spell power increasements. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, awesome. That is going to be so cool. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. What's happening, Zoe? How are you? So, basically, what is this? What? Okay. Is this a... That's a whole ass shulker box. Where did we get a shulker box? What is... Okay, that's pretty lit. As a starting out type thing. Let's get rid of all this vegetation stuff for right now, and then we will come back to it. I also need to eat. And then let's toss out some of these building blocks. Let's just kind of clean up our inventory because it's driving me crazy right now. Put this stuff in here. angel block, which is awesome because we can place it, I'm pretty sure, just in the air, right? Yeah. And it places, yeah, pretty much directly in front of you. Which will be super helpful for when we're building stuff. Throw this in there, throw that in there. Arm of Levitation applies levitation when active in the inventory. Okay. So it's like 2 minutes of levitation. That's kind of cool. But if I have no way to get back down, then not really that cool. What is the device? All right. I'm not entirely sure what that does besides. Okay, for a friend. In the geode's glade, across old bark, the quiet shade lets its gifts impart. Be curious on your journey. I mean, I'm happy that we got a freaking shulker box right off the rip. That is so cool. Okay. While we're out here terraforming and setting stuff up. That's so awesome. Let's place this back. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try to hit me. Try to hit me, you quantum goat. Drop me some gold. Awesome. It's in this chest. Put the gold away. All right, let's go over here. Let's break out all this stuff. Like I had said calcite question mark, and it clearly didn't look like calcite. I was like, what the hell is that? All right, let's break that, and we'll place this little energy geode over here. Kind of got some torches down anyway. I guess we'll fill this in with dirt because we're going to build a little farm plot area. We still do have a bucket because we never used it to fire. What are we going for? Dirt. 63 should be plenty. I guess I'll kind of just fill all this in with dirt. As far as these grass blocks, we probably should have been... I should have probably mined up some of that grass back there and... Or so, yeah, some of that fake grass and then replaced the dirt so it could have grown. I'll put this down. There we go. Okay. So now that we've got this going for us, let's move this. I don't like this. It looks stupid. Let's put it like over here. Not much of a difference, but we'll just put it over there. I think what we'll do is we'll mine out this. Like little section right here to kind of square this off. Because now we know how we can get more dirt, so I'm not real worried about it. Kind of square this off like this. Let's break out these two pieces. Let's create like an actual plot here. We can kind of give this its own home so that we aren't just blending everything together. I know I just placed that dirt, but oh well. And then I think what we'll do is, I guess, go this way. And there's more creepers that are not actually going to blow us up. Oh, gotta love this game. Okay. And then I think what we'll do is we will... is this even? If I put like water here, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, I needed 3 more on this side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, I guess it's pretty even. So what if I do 1, 2, 3, put a bucket there. 1, 2, 3, put a bucket there, and then I put a bucket right here. There we go. That should be plenty of water to get all this. We'll get this set up just like this. And this will kind of be our little farm area. I'll kind of leave this the way it is because it's kind of symmetrical at the moment-ish. We'll come over here and I think we'll decorate it in dark oak. So we could do maybe half of this is, we'll create another crafting table. We'll just stuff it in the ground right there. And I think we'll do some slab work. And we'll also create some fencing. And we'll kind of do something like this. So we'll do some slabs all the way around. I need some more. Kind of do like a slab thing all the way around. Yeah, something like that. I think what we'll do is we'll replace this. We'll kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of do something like that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And I think maybe we'll put the ladders like this. That looks kind of cool. I need more fences. Or I meant to say fence, not ladder. I guess we really never thought about lighting, because you can't place a light on top of, on the side of a fence. So maybe something like this. Get rid of these 2 top ones. And we'll kind of just go like that. That'll work. And we'll go up with the fence on this side. We're going to need 2 more. Don't think we can craft them like that, but no, we can only make that many. Do something like this. There we go. That looks kind of cool. And then I think we'll do like a slab roof on it. Let's grab some more slabs. And we'll go up 1. And we'll kind of, that's not what I wanted to do. No, let's leave that like that. And then we'll go like this. And this will work. We could have maybe done a different like slab look, but this doesn't look too bad. No, I'm jacking this up. Nope, nope. Oh my gosh. Place that there. Get rid of this. And this. Let's go this way. I think I'll leave the corners out, so let's break this one. It's fine. Something like that. That looks kind of cool. Kind of like that. And then we'll come in here with a hoe. We'll just craft 2 wooden hoes. I ain't real worried about it. You cannot ultimine cultivate. Just learn that. I wonder what version, what is this, 1.2 This is 1.21.1. I'm pretty sure I could get the, I got dirt essence from that. What can we use to do this? Okay, we can make stuff out of it. We can make pods oil. That's kind of cool. Oh, we can make red mushrooms. We can make grass blocks. We can make mycelium too. Oh, probably should put that away. Probably be useful for us eventually. Let's put all this away. Got some more gunpowder, which I think will be useful, to be honest. All right, so we got our farming plot down. Let's grab our potatoes, our carrots, our beetroot, because this is the whole point of what we were doing in the first place. And let's go over here and plant our crops. We'll do potatoes along this edge. We'll do carrots along this side. And we'll do beetroot next to the potatoes. Why can't I? Oh, I have to craft minute seeds. Forgot about that. We'll plant beetroot right here. Because then when we hold our hoe and we go like this, we can grow everything at once. And we can harvest it all up. And then this way, we can now start getting potatoes. Let's plant some more seeds for beetroot. I guess we shouldn't have gone this close to the potatoes. Let's do that. Let's give it like, let's give it a 3x3. Duh. That'll work. And then, yeah. So if you give it, this has 3, this has 3, carrots will have 3, and I still have space for like other stuff. The next thing we're gonna need over there is some chests to store all this garbage. We'll craft 8 of them. And I think we'll just stick the chests. Well, let's see here. We've got... What dude over here? Oh wow, they do fit like this. Oh, this is perfect. This will work. And then we can do beetroot in 1. Alright, let's go grab some more cobblestone real fast so we can craft some more hoes. Which we're going to need to get moving along on this because... let's see. How much durability do we use by doing this? Okay, quite a bit. Do you use durability when you right-click these? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get these carrots started up. Let's get these carrots planted in a 3x3. There we go. We'll get one more round of carrots. Good to go. There we are. We'll come back over here and we will get another round of beetroot and potatoes going. Let's break all of our hoes. So getting a hoe with mending on it would be... Well, maybe not mending. I guess just unbreaking. Let's put the beetroots in here. We'll put the potatoes in this chest. We'll put carrots in this one, along with that one. We'll get that and put away. And then we need some of this to craft red dye, which we can go over here now. This is a hell of a process. We'll create 2 redstone geodes. And we'll just toss the red dye back in there because that's why. This looks pretty cool. I kind of like this. So that'll work. We'll throw that in here. We'll throw this in here. We'll throw this in here. And then we'll organize our inventory. Put our torches back down here. I guess we'll put our hammer over there. We keep using these bowls because they keep giving it to us. Which I'm pretty sure I put somewhere. No, I didn't. Let's put that in there. Let's put our other vegetation stuff over there too. We'll put that over there. And then... So we've got carrots, potatoes, beetroots, and we'll do all the rest of the junk up here. And then I probably should grow at some point some, we do need leaves. Where are the leaves? I need to go create some more bone meal so we can get some white dye and we can create the iron geodes. Let that do its thing. Not enough. And that broke our pickaxe, so it's fine. We'll go over here, we'll craft another pickaxe up real fast. We don't have unlimited resources yet, but we're progressing. We're getting somewhere, I should say. I thought we cooked up more iron than that. I'm starting to think we're getting robbed here. Ain't nothing in here. Alright, we got our 2 pieces, or what, we got 3? Yeah, I think so. Let's slap these down. Oh, we need to craft white dye. Alright, now we've got 2 iron and 2 redstone geodes. So basically, and we can do the same thing we did with those, you can do with these. And then basically, once they're giant, you can right-click them with a pickaxe and you get 4. We didn't even grow one of these. Okay, that's cool. But anyway, take those redstone geode shards. We ain't got none of that, so let's grab half a stack of this. These are all full, which is fine. Basically, we're just gonna load up our campfires here. I think what we'll do is we'll grab our first pieces of charcoal and we'll just start. Oh, we got charcoal right here. So we'll do this and this. We're gonna need more anyway, but. And then I think this just cooks up into redstone. Yeah, it's 5 redstone per piece. So that's 5 right there. We're doing all this to make a tank. So we can collect lava so we can make a cobblestone generator. Which is crazy to me. There we go. And then basically we're going to go back and we're going to create 2 more rows and repeat this entire process again over there so that we can collect off the iron geodes as well. It consumes a ton of durability to do this. But if we get enough of these big iron cluster geode things, we should be all right. All right, let's grab all the ones we can with some iron on it. We'll grab the redstone ones. Perfect. And then we'll run this back over here. And I think it's just 1 iron per shard for iron. So yeah, so we have 16 iron right here. So we'll split this in between the furnaces. We'll give her some more coal. And then we will also repeat this process as well. Kind of got our own little thing going here. And then I'm pretty sure now we have enough iron to be able to build the tank, which was this. And if we set the tank next to it, it said that it was able to... Right? Is that how this works? Hold on. I threw that fluid capsule down, but I don't know where I put it. So... That's interesting too. I don't know. Basically, this is going to cook, and it should give us 1 fluid bucket. Because then we can get this, and then we can build the stone cobble generator, which only generates 1 cobblestone a second. This one does 2 to get iron plates. We're going to need to do some forge hamming, which isn't a whole lot of iron, which it's what it's, so it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 iron to make the forge hammer. And then I think we just set this down, right? Yeah. So, all right, and then we need iron plates. How do we get those? Iron plate. Okay, so it's... Oh, that's going to be a problem. Are we going to have to do it with a mechanical press? Well, that kind of sucks. It did! It gave us our lava! Okay, so let's do like 3. And it should make more. We're gonna need another fired clay bucket. Because this is gonna break our clay bucket. Actually, you know what we could do? We got enough iron. Let's just craft an iron bucket. We'll use this one for now. Well, I'm gonna need 2 anyway to build more, so I'll just grab 2. But we'll use this one for now. And look at that. We've completed this, which it gave us a freaking tank. I am sure there was a different way to do this. We probably could have used a different tactic for that, but it's Minecraft. You're supposed to play it the way you want to play it. So let's craft this. We just need a piece of glass. Oh, and some compressed cobblestone. Okay. So let's put those away. Stone. Looks like that's pretty much it for that one. Stone. Okay. Let's go up in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally is gonna craft us stack, and then we need 6. Put it like this. We need this, and we need a bucket of water. Throw that in there, and we need 1 piece of glass. Nope, wasn't glass. It could be... How do I make a stone cutter? 3 stone and an iron ingot. It would be way cheaper to do it this way. 1, 2, 3. We'll just do it this way. I'll just use one of my pieces of iron to do this. Because smelting all this stuff is going to just burn up our resources. So I would rather do it this way. Let's go back, give us another round of this. I'm going to build a stone cutter because it's just going to work so much better. Alright. Delete all this out of there. Give me this. Put this down. Put this in here. And we can use any one of these pieces of glass for this recipe. Oh, I'm missing a lava bucket? So what? Can I just put this down? Collect this back up? Oh, we didn't... Okay. Not entirely sure why it didn't register. I guess you had to have it in there? That doesn't make any sense, but okay. So could it have been regular glass? Let me try that once. Did I just do all that for no reason? Yeah, it could have been. Oh well, we'll just use the frame glass. We've got this, which gives us a drawer. I'm probably not going to use that. I'm probably going to go to the drawers. Wait, at storage drawers. And I want the simple compacting drawer. Right? Yeah, which is going to require a piston. That's not hard. We have the drawer for it. We need 2 iron. We need some... I'm gonna need stone. 1, I need 3, 4, 5, I need 6 stone. And you know what? Oh, we can't use the campfire to make stone. Good to know. Put that one in there, and then we'll take this 3. Okay. We're gonna put that... Oh, wait. Or am I gonna just go straight for the iron one? Forge hammer. We can make this. But in order to make... I don't know if you can use this hammer, though. That's the thing. I don't know if you can use a regular hammer on that thing. So we might make it, and then it might be a whole destructed ass process here. We need a piston, which we need planks for that. I didn't know I didn't have any planks in my inventory. Let's make a piston. Make a simple compacting drawer, and then I'm pretty sure if we put this down, put this on top, I need to tell it what to do. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Here we go. We got unlimited cobblestone now. Yay! Alrighty. Let's mine this out. Just because I had the feeling of doing that. This kind of looks like the exit to our lovely little island here. We'll probably start expanding pretty soon because this whole area is just kind of looking not with like what we want. Let's get all this removed. We're gonna put this stuff with the respective farm stuff. So let's do, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. Let's do that many hemp. Actually, let's do this many hemp. There we go. And then we'll take our wheat seeds and we'll probably do an entire area of wheat. Do I have a hoe on me? I do. So we can get some more wheat seeds down. Wheat's kind of useless in this pack because I figured out you need what do you call it? You need to craft it into like dough or something. It's some kind of weird, I don't know. There we go. That's a little more light, a little better lighting. Let's throw that in there. This is gonna house our other junk. We'll put beetroots in here. This is going in there. This is going in here. We'll put our bone meal in here because we don't need that on us. And we're good. Got our farm set up and moving along. We've done all of this. Not so infinity. Once you've got enough grains of infinity and no longer wish to obtain them at the low Y level, you can disable this feature with this quest. Once you disable them, you'll no longer be able to obtain them from the manner you will need to produce them by normal crafting. You can always grab one from the emergency items if you need. However, we're not going to do that because all right, so first flight could definitely be a ghast. I forgot about that in the new update. Iron furnaces. That would be pretty cool to have that. Alright, so we're pretty much now gonna have to roll into the old ways, not this shit again. Alright, so we're gonna have to do a sifter. I don't even know how you would craft obsidian. Crystal boosting. Wait, what? A one-time starter bonus for devoting yourself to crystal mancy. Warning, completing this quest by checking the checkmark will set your team on the path of and lock out the other two. Okay. What does it mean? It locked me out of the other ones. I don't know what that meant by it locked me out of those. We got a stack upgrade. Evasion elixir. First materials. We did the budding ore. We did the redstone. So I guess we're going to get all our materials from this. We're doing budding. I don't know what it means by it locked me out. Does it mean that I can't do any of this? Like I can't do the sifting stuff for Crete? What did that mean? Hold on. So you can't... So I no longer can do this? I can no longer do Inferium Essence? I can't grow them? Wait a minute. So did it lock me out of being able to grow or sift? I'm confused. I guess we just did that. Anyway, how do I even use any of this? What is this? This device generates energy for your ME network without the need for fuel because the crystal vibrations this device generates only can be used in each network. The vibrations even pass through quartz fiber. Okay. So this is a power source. And then this... adjacent. Curiously, it can be also accelerate the growth of various plants. So you set the... Okay. Alright, and then we also got a Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 4 pickaxe, which is unbelievably cool. What else did we get from that? Oh, I know I got these coins too. Alright, we got the FTB, we have the shop. What's the shop got in it now? Whoa! The shop unlocked a ton of different items. Holy mother of pearls. Yo, you can just... Oh, that costs a whole gold coin. But we could get any of those items. Whoa. 2 gold coins for a chance. Okay, like basically a chance cube. This is insane. What's a data module bundle? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay, what that's only 3 gold coins. Okay, so you can convert your currency, which is pretty cool, and you can convert 5 gold coins into 1 crystal coin, which would what? So you would use like, well, okay, for like a mega crafting processor. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Puffish skills bonus. Oh my, oh! Gives you melee, defense, range, athletics, magic, and mining all at skill level. How much is that? That's a lot of crystal. Oh, these are late game. Okay, early game. It's recommended you don't open these in or next to your base. Okay, so we have chance cubes too. That's kind of cool. We could do like every follow gets a chance cube. Oh, that'd be so cool. We'll do something like that too. A drawer bundle. What does this give us? Oh my gosh, so much cool stuff. That was only 4 coins. Okay. Loot bags. Basic resource. 32 coal, 16 raw iron, 16 copper, redstone, lapis, nether quartz, raw gold, emeralds, and diamonds. For 5 silver coins. That ain't bad. Oh, we need to get them out of our inventory. Okay. What's the adventure? Okay, so the adventure's got some bunch of different stuff you can get. Grandma's treat. It's a team reward. Drill augment. Okay. These are repeatable requests. Random tool bag. Genetic. Well, what the crap is this? Gene pool? I don't even know what we're getting into. I don't even know what we're getting into here. Mechanism installer bag. Ooh, get a chance of a tier upgrade. Okay, all right, okay. All right, I'm liking this. Anyway, back to the starting. So I guess we locked ourselves out of these 2 paths, which is fine. We got grains of infinity, bone meal. Okay, silver coins. All right. So we locked ourselves out of the geode one. So we need to go crystal. What is this called? Generating resources. So. Okay. This is bees. This is mystical agriculture. Here we go. Here's some ore. Okay, generating ores with freaking laser beams. All right. Any mechanism laser. Okay, so we've got those. We can grab an unnecessary tool. We can grab some more coins. All right, I don't know what exactly this stuff does. Resource generation. There are many ways to generate resources. Okay, so that's kind of the introduction title to this. Okay, all right. The power of the end. Endric laser. What is that? What on Ori tech? What is this? Oh my goodness. We are going to be in this pack for a long time. Okay. All right, go back to getting started because we haven't even completed any of this. Okay. So you'll need something to defend yourself, and an iron sword is a great starter weapon. Making a basic bow can help you kill creepers from afar, so it doesn't seem to hurt. Make one as well. Well, weak to start with, you'll gain more perks and skills as you fight your way through mobs. You can check these skills in the melee and range tabs by pressing K to open the skill interface. Okay. So that's cool. So in FTB Skies 2, your little island isn't the only place to settle, nor are you the first being to come here. With a few tools to travel to avoid in the map to track your location, go out and explore. Who knows what friends or foes and treasures await you. Head over to the Traveler's Quest chapter for more information. Exploring every dimension might take a lot of time, especially when you are hunting for very specific structures. Try making the Explorer's Compass. This compass will allow you to search up the structure and will point you in the right direction. You can trade okay, for one cheap, or buy one with the coins from a wandering trader. Safe travels. Okay. The Weeping Well? Okay. So you have to give it items. Find a sky village. That'll be awesome to get some villagers. Find a bastion, another fortress, a trip to the nether. Obsidian is needed to make another portal. Using a diamond pickaxe, you'll be able to break obsidian generated using lava and water through. You don't need a pickaxe to place it. To create the portal, you'll need to make it a portal. Okay. How do you... Is there a way to craft this stuff without having to do... Entrope manipulator? I don't even know how the hell that means. Entity drops, workbench, chipped. Okay, tempered glass. Hold on now. We can do something here. Chilled. We need to have a chilled temperature source. So ice will work. How do we get ice? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I don't know how we're going to exactly get obsidian, but we'll figure that out. All right, so let's put those away. I guess this is an unnecessary tool. Always has at least Fortune 1. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to put the Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 4 on an iron pickaxe, I think. Well, I mean, I guess I could use it all the way up until the very end. So now if I use it with this, I should get more than just... I got 8 of those. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of iron. I got 24 iron now. Oh. I got 40 iron. I got 28 times 5 redstone. So the problem now we face is that I have to break all these. And unfortunately, we don't have Silk Touch, so it's just going to turn into sand. Unfortunately. But easy to replace, Let's not freak out here. Let's not freak out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to cover this up with some of the cobblestone we've got. I think we'll make stone bricks out of this. Yeah, we've got plenty of stacks of this stuff now. So let's get some stacks of this stuff cooking up. We'll come over here and repeat our log process. We're getting somewhere, everybody. We're getting somewhere. Let's throw a lot of this junk in this chest. I think that this is for this. Nope, the leather looking ones are for the backpacks, so we'll need to save that for a backpack. And we'll throw our calcite and sand in there. We're gonna put our food down here. Let's get rid of some of these pickaxes and stuff that we don't need right now. We'll keep our... Here, you know what? We'll keep this one in here. We'll keep our buckets in here. Keep some wood in there. And we'll just break that. Put it over here. There we go. Let's put our ores where they belong because we have plenty of... We're starting to get more resources now. Let's just stack these in here. You know what I should do? I should craft up more iron and just make iron upgrades for my furnaces. I'm close to some. Let's grab some more wood. Got plenty of that going around. Let's do this. Let's grab a whole stack of jungle wood. It's all going to be charcoal anyway. And then how do we get black dye? We could make a clay, or we could make a coal one. Ink sac. Dye essence. How do we get that? Dye seeds. That's going to be a bit harder. How do we get a squid? Fishing loot. Let's make a fishing rod. I need 3 out of there. There we go. Let's go fishing. Well, it said it locked us out of this quest path. I don't think we can do this. Locked. Excluded by other quest line. I think I just missed... I probably missed a bite already. But we'll see what happens. Is it not doing anything? Are we fishing, or are we fishing from the void? Because when I read this quest line last time, if you fish from the void, it'll fish resources. What is this? What is this? What was that? Holy essence. Oh my. I got Enderman essence, stone essence, prismarine essence, inferium, gold essence, lead essence, coral essence. Okay, this is freaking cool. This is freaking cool. Let's craft up some chests real fast. I know, we're very messy. Nothing about what we're doing is... Let's get rid of all this moss. I guess we can make ourselves a little pier. Should we make a little pier? Let's make a little pier. Make this kind of look a little neater, a little cooler. We're definitely gonna have to expand the island because it's definitely, we're definitely getting to a point where, like, you know, all of our stuff's not gonna fit on here, but we should definitely make a little pier. This would be pretty cool. Watch this. Let's do this. Let's just dump a bunch of this crap in our shulker box for right now. We can consume that. And then let's go collect all of our random coal that's laying around. And let's grab some dark oak with maybe some fences, and let's give it kind of an... Oh, let's give an off-tone color of, like, some cherry, maybe? Like a pink? Okay, this is gonna look cool. Oh, I got an idea. Let's do, like, a little dock. So let's go put, like... No, not like that. Not like that. Let's put a log, like, here. Put a log, like, right here, right? And then let's build another Need some sticks. Let's build another shovel real fast. Let's break this out. We'll kind of get rid of this too. And then we'll do like a... maybe like a plank. Like this. What'd I do? I came out like 2, I think. Maybe something like that, right? No. Does that look right? Or should we do like a pink? Okay, if I could stop placing blocks everywhere. This is driving me crazy. Should we do like a pink? Maybe? Maybe a pink. Pink kind of looks better. We can mine all this out of here. Let's get rid of that. Craft up some more planks. Something like this, maybe? Yeah, that looks alright. And then we could fill... we gotta put that dirt back. And we'll kind of break this and this. And then we'll break these. And we'll put dirt here. Well, I don't like that it's not even. But I do kind of like that this is like a little path. This is actually, this whole design is kind of driving me crazy. It's not symmetrical in any way. So it's like pissing me off. So maybe like this. No, this can't be here then. Okay. Maybe something like that? I don't... or maybe it should be like a corner thing. We could do like... hold on. Let's go like up 3. No, that ain't gonna work. We gotta go up 4. That is 4. Oh, okay. And then we could put like a dark oak roof on it. Like this. Go up there. Go up. We'll kind of go like that. And we'll kind of have a... that's too many. That's too far out. Let's go 2 out from the block. Kind of like that. So what was it? It's 1... so it's like that. It's like a... it's like this. And then it kind of comes back over the thing. And I'm once again out of slabs. I should be able to have some in here, maybe? No. Don't worry. Got plenty more where that came from. Let's go back to here. Let's do like 49 more, I guess. Didn't need that many, but we'll just run with it. And then we could do like we could put these on the corners like this. Oh, this looks freaking cool. Why isn't it even? Tell me why it's not even. What happened here? 1, 2. 1, 2. What the f happened here? Oh, this isn't even. That's why. Yes, hello creepers. How are you guys? Thank you for the stuff. Something like that. Yeah, check it out. And now we could do a little like fencing party right here. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Let's create some more sticks. Grab a few more ladders. I mean, I keep saying ladders. Grab a few more fences. Oh, This looks awesome. We could kind of block it off too, kind of like that. And we need more, because I just realized it's uneven. Let's just go like this real fast. And we'll grab an oak gate real quick, and we'll kind of just go like this, and it's not even, so we can't do that, but we could do something like this. Kind of connect it up. That's not what I meant. Get rid of this. Do something like that. That looks really cool. I'm wondering if we just... that'd be... Okay, we've got a cool place to fish. And then we'll go over here and we'll grab our chests. We'll grab all this crazy loot that it gave us. And we'll go put them in a chest over here. We'll kind of do a chest like that. And like this. Oops, I meant to connect these. Put all of our essence in here. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, this looks so good. I like this. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Cool. All right, let's make one more fence gate. We need more. One more. All right, there we go. There we go. Look at this. This looks so cool. I like that. That looks awesome. And obviously we'll, you know, the ground and everything will make sense later. We'll fix it all up. We'll fix it all up, and we'll probably even this out too at some point. But for right now, we have at least a little place to fish. This is really cool. And then we can craft in our crafting station. And we'll kind of just, well, it'll kind of fuck up the whole pattern on the floor here if I put it here. So well, let's put it here. And this way we can just grab our stuff. We'll be able to craft it up real quick. Let's put this crap in here. I don't need any of this right now in my inventory. Sort that too, because it's driving me nuts. All right, let's put that stuff in there. Let's put our mob drop in there. Got more random building stuff. Let's put our thing in there. We need to go figure out what to do with this. Oh yeah, let's put this back in the water. This is kind of cool that it emitted light down there. It kind of lights up at night. And then we'll put our fishing rod in this chest so we can have it when we come over here. We need to go figure out this crystal generator thing. We'll put okay, and let's get rid of all this crap in here too. Leave that right there, and then we'll put this junk in this vegetation chest. Put the dirt back. Put the logs back. All right, let's go take this. All right, so now we've got a fishing spot set up. Let's go fishing again, because that was cool. Kind of liked that, whatever that was. So I'm a bit confused as far as like, I guess that circle thing, I just right clicked, you know, I don't know, as fast as I could, but I think you need to get it in the green section in order to, oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, so it needed to be like in the green section. And we're getting all kinds of essence. So what can we use this for? To make literally raw materials of the material. Okay. So we have now a ton of gold. Raw gold we can make. And we have a ton more redstone we can just do. Okay, so is there a way to like automate this process? Because obviously now we can't do this, but yeah, there would have been. Yeah, and we had had luck of the C3, lure 1 on breaking 3, and mending on a rod of the skies. Damn. And we could have used them to craft seeds to be able to grow. Wow. This would have been way cooler. Can I change my team? Probably not. I probably can't unlock that. That sucks. Oh, my team. Here. How do I create a new team? Disable the party. Yes. Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh no! Wait. No! How is it? Don't tell me we just lost all of that. How do I get back? Wait, whoa. How do I? Where? Did I really just do that? Did we just lose everything? And it reset all the progression? How do you, Oh. Wait. I have slash home. I completely disbanded it. How do I get it back? I don't know. Backups. Yo. This sucks. What happened? How do I get it back? Okay, well, we all just watched me play for 2.5 hours and now I've lost it all. And I don't know how to get it back. Wait, what is this? That ain't it. Go back. This is the one I want to go to. How do I... Wait. Did I give it back? No, I didn't. That's just the map. It's just the map overlay. How to add a waypoint. Home. Waypoint manager. Okay. How do I teleport to a home? How do I teleport with this map? This is why I enable cheats. I'm telling you. Waypoints. Wait a minute. Islands, no. FTB. Oh, this is awesome. Wait, hold on. Go to... There should be a way for me to get back, because if you created more than one team with another player, you'd be able to travel between islands. Here we go. Oh, no, that's events. Wait, go back to welcome. It's not that one. It's useful commands. /spawn is to get you back to the... That's... Okay. Let's enable flight and go over here. How would I get back to... That's not gonna work either. That didn't work either. I wonder if there's a way to... Sure. My team. Damn, there really is no way to get it back. It says we can do it. We can go to backups. Yeah, restore it. When was this at? 540? Restore. Yes, restore. Okay. That was at 540. We should be back. I don't care if we lost I really hope this works. I really hope this works. We shouldn't have lost. We shouldn't have lost much. I mean, we probably lost like the pier and stuff we just created, but that's fine. As long as we're back to where we were. Oh, please tell me that fixed it. Because if not, I mean, I got a lot of work to do off screen to catch up till by tomorrow. But I think we'll be all right. Hey, we're back. Okay, what did we lose and what did we gain? All right. Okay, we lost all of our quests. Which really sucks. But now we've unlocked both ways. So now I can decide which one I want to do. Still probably gonna do crystal boosting because that's kind of cool. Oh, this sucks. We lost all of our quests. I mean, does it suck though? Because we're just gonna get double the quests now. I'm also pretty sure we've lost all of our skill points. No, we didn't lose those. So some of the player data stayed, but the rest of it didn't, I guess. Let's open this relic bag. Magma Walker. Okay. That's pretty cool. We got magma walking now. Look at our little thing. All right, cool. Well, hey, that wraps up pretty much episode 1, stream number 1 of this. FTB Skies 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so glad we got to figure out how to recover the world. If anybody else needs to know how to do that, don't delete your FTB team. Yeah, this little team button up here, don't get rid of it because you'll lose your entire party or your entire island. I learned from Google that it, basically FTB teams marks the island as AFK and removes everybody from it, and that's basically what happens. So I'm gonna have to power through and pretty much redo all of these quests, which is just basically putting the stuff back in my inventory. Some of them I'm actually gonna have to like recraft, and then we'll pick up tomorrow from wherever we left off. So all right guys, I appreciate y'all. You know, subscribe, comment, you know, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate you. And if you did stick around this long, comment down below and put the time that you've completed the video. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But all right, I'll see you guys later.